Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to unload something I just bought, so come along. Yeah, so what I bought doesn't necessarily make the most financial sense in terms of like the shop and stuff like that, but more and more of my customers have been more performance type cars and everything like that, so it makes sense in my head, especially considering that I've had to use one quite a bit in the last year or two. So what we bought is a dyno. Check it out. Yeah, so we got it all unloaded. It was a little bit of a hectic job, but it's here. We got all the stuff we gotta figure out. Plus we gotta figure out where it's going. I think Derek's thinking this spot right here. But now, like I said, you maybe realize I'm not at my house or my shop. Both of those locations really don't have that much room. And until something gets figured out, we're just gonna put it here. He's got plenty of room. He said, yeah, let's set it up at my house and we'll use it there. So that worked out pretty good. I'm not sure how fast we're gonna get it set up or anything, but you know, it's one thing at a time. So that's actually where I'm gonna leave this part of the video. And once we actually start setting it up, I'll come back to you guys. Well, we're actually gonna start putting the dyno in here today. We got some rough plans all figured out. I think we're gonna pull some chalk lines just so like when we get to that spot, we kind of have a better idea. Or maybe not necessarily chalk lines, but marks, so we can kind of figure out what we wanna do. We're not gonna get it set up today, but at least if we can get it on the ground, maybe plumbed and square, that'd be pretty good in my opinion. Because once we actually get that, there's a lot of wiring that has to get done. We have to anchor it, we have to set it up, we have to calibrate it. But I think this is probably the biggest step, is actually just getting it on the ground where we want it. I didn't bring my tripod today, so there's not gonna be any like actual filming of us putting it in, but I'll update you guys as we go. Plan is to have it right here. So rear wheel drive, all wheel drive cars will pull on straight. Front wheel drive cars will have to back on, but we gotta move that too at some point here. But we'll get her all going and have a dyno on the ground today. Yeah, so we got the rough mark out. It's pretty square, but we're kind of don't really have anything to pull square off of besides itself. So we're actually gonna start getting ready to get these two pieces off. We got a rough game plan. It should be, in our heads, it's all looking pretty decent to do. Big skid steer, that's gonna be our winning thing here. Well, we got the it off the top. Professional operator Jack here did it. We got the other one kind of in position, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift it up with the skid steer. We're a little bit off our marks, but these casters on this are kind of screwed up, so it's not working too well. We want to get the dollies out from underneath it, and then we'll just kind of use the skid steer and some stuff to kind of shimmy it into place. What do you think, Jason?
So far, it's going real smooth. I think it'll slide into place.
You excited?
Oh yeah.
Loud car noises. Well, we got both of them down and Jason's climbing up there. Now we just gotta start getting the bars across and everything. And she'll be in position, I think. Do we want to pull square on it right now to see how good we did?
I don't know.
Or we just...
Trying to think of what the next step is, really.
I think the next step is probably the tension bars.
Yeah, and then we do square, because those things will...
We're gonna, we might have to, you know...
Yeah, because they're turnbuckles, so they'll
Yep.
square it up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got it all squared up. We're gonna have to do some more squaring once we get the belt on, make sure it tracks properly and everything. But everything right now is square as best we can get it. We're gonna have to, you know, mount it to the floor, but it's at least leveled. Looks real good.
Check this out. So, where'd it go? Oh, right there. So we have power right here. We come down here to it.
Out of the way,
And then air over there.
Well, that's actually probably where I'm gonna leave this episode. Once this is up and running, we'll probably have a car on it, so stay tuned. But if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe and we'll see you next time.